Good day. Welcome. Playing the Pal World. Here we are in the windswept hills. Look at we're T-posing. What am I playing? Cyberpunk? Weird. Where's all my pals? There they are. Play some Cyberpunk, eh? Dark. Getting dark outside. The perimeter. Put another torch up, man. I should put a fireplace in. Dang, fireplace.
You are our guest.
Rick. 5 charcoals. Stephanie, thank you for liking and sharing.
Not there. Okay, how about here? Ooh, that feels good.
I'm good, thank you. Cooking the hot dogs over there. Now we're set. We got ingots coming out of our rear. Let me guess. You voted. Do you know what a courtesy flush is? Well, these guys aren't coming in. Go to bed. Tower over there, you can see it from here. Like a normal flush? No, it isn't. Courtesy flush is when you do your business, like you poop, and then you flush it right away so that the smell doesn't linger around. Then you wipe and all the rest of it, and then that's a normal flush. But basically, a courtesy flush is an extra flush. Uh, that you do early. If you're not sure, you can always ask. Everybody's sleeping. So basically, when you go to the bathroom and do number two, do you flush twice every time? You know, once midway and once at the end, is what the question is essentially saying. So do you always flush twice? Because that's what you put. Did I have for dinner? Sometimes. What's gonna run out first?
You are our guest.
I had Mexican. No, I didn't have Mexican. I had like chicken noodle soup kind of thing. Why would you guess I had Mexican? I had it the other day. You Kevin, thank you for sharing.
Oh, not
Much
there. Okay,
appreciated.
how about here? Ooh, that feels good.
Yeah, you only had 3 slices of cheese pizza. How big were the slices? Place called Hypocrite Hill. Go check out Hypocrite Hill, I guess. Oh. I don't know how much you normally have for how many pieces you normally have. Is 3 slices a good amount? Oh, annihilated that guy. Sometimes I have 2. Sometimes have 4. Now give me a lot of information here. I still don't know if that's good or not. Why do you say only had 3 slices then? Island's up there, eh? Well, you normally have salad or something with it. Ah, I see. I guess the wording just kind of confused me. You know, your salad doesn't really have a lot of ingredients on it. You could probably just slap it together pretty easily. Like, what do you normally have on your salad? You don't have tomatoes or anything, right? Oh, you wanted more, but you said no because pizza is your favorite? You know why pizza isn't your favorite? Because you just have cheese pizza. Cheese pizza sucks. That thing. It doesn't attack me for going near him. Go looking, though. Gotta add some flavor to your pizza. You know, different pizza places, they're not made the same. Like they're not equal. You guys have tomatoes, onions, and lettuce, and cucumbers and carrots. Well, there you go. Oh, excellent. I'm glad you have 78% of batteries. That means you don't have to leave like 1 minute after you arrive.
You are our guest.
What do you like on your pizza, Eric? And I'm very up for experimenting with pizza. No, handmade doesn't make it better necessarily. There's some really freaking good pizza you can get out there. Oh yeah. There's one place that I went to had peaches on the pizza. Honey, it was another ingredient I've tried on pizza. But you go to different places, the crusts are different. You know, some places have cheese inside the crust. Some places are deep dish. Some places are um like they have butter underneath and mushrooms and peppers and meat. Very like Canadian. It sounds like what you'd like. Some pizza has white sauce. Some pizza has tomato sauce. Bro, I imagine you're not a big tomato person usually, so as far as it goes, it sounds like don't put it on your Subway. You might like the white sauce. Some is thin crust. I like a deep dish with lots of like Papa Murphy's or something like that. I'm curious how you're feeling. I hope you're feeling good. Thinking hose. You give me a story about how depressed you are. That'll be a bit disappointing. I hope you're not depressed. When I was on Mixer, people would often come in there and say how suicidal they were. That kind of sucked. I wonder if I can make it up there. Look like it. Getting hard to stay awake. You're good. Just having to use a bit more energy than normal to move my arms and hands as I'm getting tired. What? Talking about? Eat some chocolate or something. I can get up on top of this thing because my guy didn't climb fast enough. Didn't be any blocks I can stand on. Well, here I'll eat this bread. Nearly 10 p.m. It's actually not that late, you know. Stephanie's barely just waking up at that point. The other way. Well, it sounds like you're ready for bed. So I guess it doesn't matter that your phone was at 78%. You're still only going to be able to hang out for 2 minutes. Man, everybody's courtesy flushing today. What'd you vote for, Eric? Did you do courtesy flush? Do you know what courtesy flushing is? That's the question. Do I have Pokemon Scarlet? Yes, I do. Oh, yes, I do. If you want to see the videos of me playing it, it's on my YouTube. Sometimes it only takes one flush. Then you don't courtesy flush, by the way. The answer is no. Courtesy flush means that you do your business, number two, then you flush, then you keep doing your business if necessary and wipe and all that stuff, and then you flush again. I help you with a champion assessment. I don't even know what you're talking about. So, what's a champion assessment? Too bad Timothy doesn't show up when I'm playing this game because he's pretty good about helping people with Pokemon stuff, or at least he'd know what you're talking about. Stephanie, do you know what he's talking about? What's a champion assessment? This place, man. It's a big land. That thing. Boss down there. Oh, that's that thing. A Wumpo Botan. It looks like the other guy. You're on the champion man assessment and you got the first few stages down. I'm stuck on the fourth stage of the battle. What's the power of the thing then? The fourth stage. No, what I did is I knew what powers I was gonna go against. So certain ones counter certain ones. So I would take the Pokemon, set up stage one. Stage two, I'd set up another Pokemon. Stage three, don't know. Well, you just what champion is it? Or if you see Timothy in chat here sometime, maybe ask him and he'll tell you exactly what you need because he knows every aspect of that game. Your fire Pokemon whoops the first 3 stages? Oh. Well, what's the enemy in the 4th stage then? Is that one of those cars? See, that's the only thing, you just gotta put the right Pokemon out, so you change him up for one that works. Obviously, fire doesn't work if he's getting beat. If it's one of those big cars, those ones that burrow underneath the ground are pretty handy most of the time. Oh, you beat Team Star. I like Team Star, though. They're the coolest part of that game. Oh, I guess. Which champion is it then? Stephanie, who did you use to beat the champion assessment battle? Stephanie probably doesn't remember. Well, you gotta load up your Switch and look. How am I supposed to offer you advice if there's no clue whatsoever? You'll have to write down on a piece of paper what kind of powers that one's using. Winks might be able to answer that question. I don't know what that means either.
You are our guest.
Angel, thank you for liking. Much appreciated. Hey, Stephanie, is Timothy online anywhere? Maybe you can ask him. But I have a feeling if we don't know which one it is, that it might be tough to answer though. Crap, I mapped up this whole place, man. Behind my up in the middle. Oh. You know who also knows? I'll tell you. And it's available 24 hours a day. Is Google. You just look up whoever you're facing, the name of the person. And there'll be like 10 articles that come up telling you who's the best ones to use against them at different stages. One thing that's different between games these days and games in the old days is back in the old days there was no internet, or there was really crappy internet, one of the two. You can catch them. They're sleeping. I killed them. Didn't know the people slept. Spelled the other streamer's name wrong. You know what? It doesn't matter because it's not an advertisement for the other streamer. At least by spelling their name wrong, you gotta make it work. Hmm. You know, there's no self promotion here. Is the whole point is not to advertise other streams. I thought he was talking about a Pokemon or something. Hmm. Did you see what I named the stream today? That one's level 27.
You are our guest.
Oh, he hit me good there.
Oh, not there. Okay, how about here? Ooh, that feels good.
Killed it. There you go. Now that is funny and gross. What's funny and gross? Ugh. What's going on? Eric here had a question about how to beat a particular thing in Pokemon, and we figured that you'd probably know. Other than that, we wanted you to, join the chat here and visit us, grace us with your presence and all that good stuff. So it's an excuse to get you to come over too. So, what I named the stream. Oh, why is it gross? I always have a theme going. That one murdered me bad, man. We go 2 Pokemon. Eric, are you still here? Might have to tag Eric again. He stopped talking for a minute. Uh, he does the first 3 stages no problem with the fire Pokemon, but he's on the champion assessment, and he's stuck on the 4th stage of the battle. So and you know, Timothy, not very many people know what courtesy flushing is, apparently. They just say yes no matter what. There's a story why I named it that, to be honest. You know what the champion assessment final battle is about? If Eric left, man, we're gonna have to tell him that we brought an expert in for him. Then he left. I should go to the bottom left. What's over here?
You are
Somebody's
our
fighting.
guest.
I'm gonna get chased. Things seem like friendlier last time. What game is this one? This game is called Palworld.
You are our guest.
If you're thinking for liking, yeah, it's kind of a cross between a few games actually. You know, there's like Pokeballs kind of deal where you capture these guys and you build a base, and guys a little bit too strong for this area. Unless my fox is available. I don't know if my fox is available. I'll use that one.
You are our guest.
Alright, thank you for liking. Thank you for using Notify. And I'm just throwing these Pokeballs away. These guys might be better. No, you gotta wait for them. Respawn. Catch that second one. There we go one. Got a level 2. Can we make Dazzle necklace, large bear trap, a stun baton? This thing. Hip lantern, that sounds handy. We'll have to save up for that and that. I gotta go get some boss, I think, to get those technology points. Pokeballs? You can build them or buy them or farm them. All these technology things. Yeah, you basically, once you get points, each time you get a level, you get some points. Then you can, this one's 1 point, that one's 1 point. So once I'm level 23, I'll get some points. Right now I have 6 points because I just got a level. So I can develop these ones if I want, or these ones. I can, maybe I'll invest in the musket. Hope I'll use the musket, but carpet set, cult armor, crossbows, necklace. You can buy, you get the technology and then you collect the items. Then you basically can um, then you can collect the items to build it. If there's anything on top of this. And there's a chest. A couple of spheres, gold coins. The fast travel there. There's a boss near me too. Um, there's fast travel to the northeast. I haven't unlocked yet. You can find them too. The spears. Yeah, this game's doing pretty good on the old sales chart for an indie studio. Just had to strike it right. What a fight! Talking about definitely likes my title. So anyway, before the stream started, I was a little bit, tiny bit late because I was over buying a toilet. So that's why I named it that. Have a nice toilet, man. It'll be 17 inches tall without the seat. Hope you guys understand the significance of that. But most toilets are 14 inches. And then, what's it called? Comfort size is 15 and a half. 16 and a half. This one's 17. Got all the inches. Be up top there, eh? Polino versus Tenorti. Oh, I thought you were talking about my battle against the pal. Oh, Timothy, thank you for sharing earlier, by the way, and for liking. Victoria and everybody else, Avier and Fire Devil. There's a thing that I want right there. Fast travel point. There, now I got a technology point. So we're gonna go for I would have went for the average feed bag, but I think oh, well, it didn't give me an ancient technology point. I thought it did. Give me one of these ones. Oh well, we'll have to beat a boss, I guess, for that. We can go beat a chiller. I think Stephanie left. All right, we'll go take the chiller boss out. See, look at all these things growing the balls for me. Growing all sorts of things. Vixie's really awesome that way. Still here. You think that we helped Eric at all? I think he snuck away. He snuck away before Timothy had a chance to answer his question. It was nice seeing Timothy's name in chat anyway. Timothy was really batting lots when I was playing Mario, but
You are our guest.
oh, thank you for liking. Got him. If I got a... No, I didn't get an ancient technology point. You got him to come, but I think Eric left before he came. Because Eric never said a word. When you mentioned to Eric that he spelled that name wrong, he never said nothing after that. So he might have left around that time or a little bit after that, maybe. I don't know. I don't think he was here when Timothy was. Gotta go fill up that other guy, I guess. Too bad, because Timothy probably could have told him the answer he was looking for. And I got 610 fried eggs. Hey, we're getting rush roar bacon and eggs here. New. Oh Lord. Want some chocolate? You hear my toilet story? Good thing. Well, there's so much talk in here. I gotta make a fluffy foul bed. I can barely keep up with chat. $89. What you doing up here, eh? Here, go down there somewhere. Wooden defensive wall?
You are our guest.
What do I should do? Even think you for liking? You guys always pop up here. I should put traps and stuff down there. I always get in the same spot. Down by that tree. Ah, they ran away. Dang it. Yeah, I should put some traps down there, eh? Why the courtesy flush? I bought a toilet today. 17 inch tall to the rim toilet. Hey, Asta. They use the term courtesy flush in Australia?
You are our guest.
Yeah, because I bought a toilet today and no. Could that be a good question? So far it's 50-50. Although some people um don't necessarily know what a courtesy flush is, so for those that don't know, basically it's when you're doing your number two, flushing midway so it doesn't stink as much.
You are our guest.
Hey Sophie, for sharing. For liking. Sophie and Aston Damon. This one.
Oh, not there. Okay, how about here? Ooh, that feels
I
good.
made some bacon and eggs, man. I put the bacon and eggs in there. Your twig and berries have more room. Yeah, this one's an oval one as well. With the skirting. And it's like a tall toilet, 17 inches. You know, most toilets are 14 inches. If you get a little bigger, sometimes you can get like 15 and a half. The current toilet. And then this one's 17. So once you add the toilet seat on there, it's 18 or so. Oh, doesn't flush? Well, it's not flush just flushing once. It's an extra flush in the midpoint is what a courtesy flush is, Esta. Um, I don't know if it's that common, to be honest. You know, when you're in a public washroom, you never hear people courtesy flushing. A lot of people in the public washrooms don't even wash their hands. You know, you always hear them go wander off, you know? Some people wash their hands, but people don't. I should ask that, you know, do you prefer an oval toilet or a round toilet, eh? Get all sorts of toilet questions going. Alexa, tell me a toilet joke. Do you hear about the original Game of Thrones? It was played in a house with one toilet. You know, but you won't use a public toilet to deuce. A lot of people don't like using public toilets because they're pretty nasty a lot of times. There's some TikToker that's making serious coin actually from going around and cleaning public toilets. Like that's their shtick. So Esta, if you want enough money to easily go to every concert that you've ever wanted to, that's the way to do it. Just clean nasty toilets. Look at that nasty Walmart toilet or something, you know? You could be the Australian version of the toilet cleaner. The Australian toilets generally pretty clean, or are they pretty bad? Gotta learn about Australia because it's different than Canada, you know. Those little monks are hard to catch. Is this chat broken? Probably broken. This is where my other base is. It's easy to get to it. This is where my other base is. There it is. Five minutes. I think we got a battle on our hands here. Oh crap, this thing got attacked. Oh, he just about took me right out. Yeah, that raid kind of messed me up because they're like, I got knocked out. Where's my body at? I got him. Holy crap, 8-Ball, did you see that? Like that thing ravaged my base because there was a raid and he happened to get hit. They actually did pretty good against it though. There's a couple that even survived. There's that fox pal harness I just picked up. Got some Mamarest meat. Need ice organs, cloth. We had a lack of fiber. What happened to it? Um, there was a raid, and I got attacked by the raid, and then my guys were defending the base, and they hit the Mamorest that happened to be walking by, and then that thing got crazy. So it was just a chaotic mess having to fight this big Mamorest thing. I just need to make some more cloth, I guess. Why do they all seem hungry? Plenty of eggs in here. Takes care of the hungriest. I got lots of ice things because I go and take out that boss all the time. 100 eggs down there. I don't know. I got a variety there. I don't know if it helps any. A lot of times they just don't get near the basket, I guess. But I can't go in this, eh? Oh, here we go. I have my own flamethrower. Am I going to watch the Super Bowl? I don't know, maybe not. I'm not sure. What about you? Are you gonna watch it?
Our guest.
Ryan, thank you for liking. I haven't got any accessories yet. Who do I want to win? I want the Chiefs to win because then all these people will be upset because Taylor Swift's um, boyfriend won, and they're like talking all about on Twitter that they think it's fixed. I think that'd be hilarious. So it'll put Twitter into rampage, and I think that's hilarious when Twitter's in a rampage. You know, the problem is I got everything kind of redundant. You think it'd be because it's funny? I have no attachment to either team, to be honest. And besides Travis Kelsey, I have no idea who any of the other players even are. We're just gotta catch one more to get 10. We're gonna have nachos and mostaccioli. I don't know what that is, but good. What do you like on your nachos? I don't really need my bat. What is mostaccioli? Meat and tomatoes. We're making one for my cousin. She does not eat meat. And we're playing meat on the side for the mostaccioli. Don't have beans and tomatoes and cheese and lettuce and cream. Oh, is there a dungeon down here somewhere? Where I ran into a dungeon somewhere. I heard they're gonna play it safe on commercials this year. Guess we'll see if that's true or not. Yeah, I figured you meant for the Super Bowl.
You are our guest.
Christopher, thank you for liking. Got Super Bowl cups. Wonder if there's a lot of extra interest because of Taylor Swift this year. Went the whole way around. I wonder if those guys are ready yet. They are. Do I hear what you said? I don't think I can hear you. I read you said you had all that stuff and I kind of repeated what you said. Got cups and shirts and stuff like that. Great TV, thank you for inviting your viewers. Much appreciated. Let's have a mammoth steak in celebration. One of them dissipated before I ate it. That sucks.
You are our guest.
Oshi, thank you for liking. Much appreciated. Had to fix the chaos that was my base. New here. The cooler. Sandbags and free TV raid with Anna Bunny. Well, thank you so much. Awesome.
You are our guest.
Jeffrey, thank you for liking. You're my big chicken. Wonder if it's might be a male. I don't know. Then I have to say, look at my big. What sex it is? It is a male. Big. Enormous. I'm gonna have to reassign him back to the cage there. Lift him up. I'm a nice friend to you. Well, thank you for being here. There, get in the stupid egg making area. I picked it up. There would be a rooster. Yeah. Like a chicken to me, though. There's the hungry ones over here. What are they doing? Wait if you're hungry. We're on. Egg and fire guy. What's my favorite hockey teams? I'm an LA Kings fan. They gotta go eat because they're morons. Those you gotta steer them a bit. Yeah, I saw you. You said you're a Blackhawks favorite team. They were quite the rival to the Kings for a while. Kings were trading cups with them every year. Do I have to do any others? Be damaged already. You gonna watch the Puppy Bowl? That's good. I should look to see what my new chiller is like before I run off. When's the Puppy Bowl? Why do you say all your stuff twice? Why do you say all your stuff twice? I don't know which one the new one is, to be honest. He's a slacker, waterproof. The burly buddy. Burly body. Got 3 of them anyway. I need like 16. You're typing. People that look at the stream tomorrow can hear what you said. I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow. Need to go to sleep. 10:15 is not that early. What are you talking about? What time is it now for you? I got a doctor's appointment at 6 a.m. It's just a follow-up though. Renew a prescription type of thing. Puppy Bowl is Sunday before the Super Bowl. Oh. Well, hopefully it's a good Puppy Bowl.
You are our guest.
Maverick, thank you for liking. Maverick likes the Puppy Bowl. I bet you Maverick is going to ask me what courtesy flush is. That's probably not a term he's familiar with. Might be able to break the tie, though. Sleepy time. Yesterday you woke up at this time. What kind of weird schedule are you on? Yeah, what? What's courtesy flush? That's when you are doing your business, your number two. Boop, 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 boop. And you flush midway through. That's called a courtesy flush. When you flush midway through your business, you know, instead of just flushing once when you're done, you flush when you're halfway done, and then you flush when you're completely done. That's a courtesy flush. It's the halfway one. You watch TV full of bed. Can't wait for bed. Well, thank you for coming by and giving me the biggest run-on sentence of the night award is what you get. Congratulations. The antique chairs. That round table. Oh, these are pretty nice. I'm saying I have it at 10:15 and the time is 12:19. Oh yeah. You're going to watch TV and then get ready for bed. You're tired. Because Saturday, I guess I've done before Sunday. Well, technically a courtesy flush isn't when the last flush, it's the middle flush. So courtesy flush is like you're doing your business and you're still doing your business when you're flushing because you're not quite done yet everything, and then if you leave it for the next person, that's not the courtesy flush anymore, that's the second flush. But I'm assuming if you leave your final flush, then you probably don't courtesy flush anyway. But anyway, you could break the tie on the poll if you answer it. And then maybe yours a win. You don't do middle flush either. Conserve water. Well, there you go. Then you guys can vote no. You don't do the mid flush, then vote no. You flush fully when I'm done. There you go. So what's no is You courtesy flush. You don't courtesy flush, you say no. If you courtesy flush, that means you flush once halfway and once when you're done. Sometimes you do, it's a tie. I'm your honest the house and clean the house, and then Sunday I am to decorate for the Super Bowl, waiting for my cousin Mandy to come over for the Super Bowl party. I'm going to have some drinks, alcohol, and play some card games. I can't say it on here because see more. You flush, no courtesy here, gross? Why is that gross? It's what? Confused. Is it the a-hole game you're gonna be playing? I mean, that's not being rude or anything. If you tell me you're playing a card game, that's the name of the card game. Although you never know, Stephanie might read that and get upset, I guess. Although she can't really do anything about it. Isn't like courtesy, doesn't that mean oh it's not a-hole, it's BS. Oh, okay. I was thinking you're talking about the card game a-hole. Where somebody's the king and somebody's the whatever and whatever, and then somebody's the a-hole. You should just go in an outhouse, Maverick. But yeah, it's supposed to be cleaner. It kind of the reason they call it the courtesy flush is because you know you're doing it halfway through your business, and then the smell goes away. You finish your business, and then you flush again because you're done. But the halfway is to just cut down the smell a bit. Like if you're in a restroom or whatever, you don't want to stink up the place with some stinky dump. So anyway, that's why it's not gross. You're not leaving the turd there. You're you're actually getting rid of it early, so the smell doesn't linger. You want to be smelly. Well, that doesn't surprise me, Maverick. Well, vote in the poll so that it gives me credit for like you guys. Come on. If you're voting no, just vote no. This guy's moving. 3 or 4 of them stuck. You voted no. Anyone who's not working, man. Voted off the island. No flush conserves water. I'll tell you a story here, Maverick. Are you ready? About toilets. Conserving water. Number twoing. Anyway, I when I was a teenager, I was in Army cadet camp. So basically, it's like, teenager learning some military stuff. And I went to a um, camp that they had, and it was in barracks, and somebody kept not flushing it. So, and you're sharing this barracks with, I don't know, 50, 100 people or something like that. There's maybe 5 toilets. So it's kind of gross when somebody doesn't flush, right? So they kept not flushing it. So the sergeants and all that stuff, those guys they weren't happy about it, but they didn't know who did it either. So what they did is they ordered, because military army, they ordered everybody to go to the bathroom, line up and go to the bathroom. Um, and basically, do a number one or number two, but not flush. That was the order. Basically, they had everybody do their business in these toilets without flushing. 100 people, 5 toilets or whatever. And um, that was it. It was like the worst. They had to get plumbers in to fix it, because it was so nasty plugged. Anyway, that was what they did in Army cadets. I didn't act technically. That's what Stephanie said is not true. I just told them it's kind of lame. Um, like if you're referring to me as telling him to stop, I actually just said it. I just kind of mocked Maverick for it because like it's kind of lame to like your own comment. Um, so I mean, it's just kind of goofy to like your own comment or react to your own comment. Um, like it's like laughing at your own jokes, essentially. And some people do that, but really you're telling a joke, it's for the usually for other people to laugh. Well, the point of those little icons, why lame, is to show, say if Esta said something funny, then it's to show you laughing at her thing. Ryan said, "That's true. My brother AJ was an army, and he told me the same exact thing, and it's true story." Well, that would be really odd if it happened to be the exact same place. But as far as it goes, I mean, that's possible that the sergeants did the same thing at other um, camps or whatever too. But yeah, I don't think it's uncommon. But it'd be really odd if your brother was at the same camp as I was. That'd be weird, weird timing. But yeah, I don't know. Some people laugh at their own jokes though, and people are kind of think they're hilarious, and they're not really, right? With the other camp. What's the point of the army? Generally to take over other countries. Going to bed, watching Full House. There's a new Full House too. There's Fuller House too. Do they know who did it? I don't know if they ever figured it out. They probably nobody owned it up, but you know, an army and cadets and stuff like that, they do tend to punish everybody. You know, if nobody owns up, so you know that'll usually encourage them to stop doing whatever action they're doing, right? Because you know, if say me, you, Stephanie, Ryan, Esta, you know, were in a group and one person was doing something undesirable and nobody knew who it was, then, you know, if we found out who it was, then we'd, you know, express our dislike of them doing it. So they, especially if they punish everybody. Did not get the story. Story is that it really plugged the toilet, having 100 people poop in the same toilets. I don't know. What's there to get? Down. You don't need to be up here. Water something. The army, there's a war. With the army to fight the war. That's right. What's the point of the army? Well, let's say if China wanted to take over the Philippines, army is who would stop them. You know, they would send in their army and they would kill the leader and then they'd say we're in charge now. And Philippines would have their army and they would try to stop them. Maybe they might get other countries to help them. That's what's happening in Ukraine. Russia decided they wanted to just take over Ukraine. So they sent in their army and stuff. And Ukraine is defending themselves against that. What's you're walking Full House? Man, my guy is like a super appetite, eh? Holy crap. Um, what's the ending of my story? That they plug the toilets. What's the plot of Full House? It's a sitcom with a guy, three men taking care of one guy's girls. Oh, I don't want that one. I'm going against a chillet with another chillet. And the point of my story was somebody wasn't flushing the toilet, so they punished everybody and then basically wound up wrecking the toilets. I recall that I did not do number 2. I just peed. Because I didn't want no splash up happening there when 30 guys took a dump in the toilet before me. You don't like sitcoms? Well, then probably you shouldn't watch that one. What? Canada, they say, hey, that means hi? That's not true. A can be used in a number of ways. How is it going, A? How's it going, A? That's pretty common. That could mean the equivalent of saying hello. But what a hoser, eh? That isn't saying hi.
Hey, over here.
Oh, get his booted out. Oh, good going.
Hey, over here for donuts.
Don't listen to him, eh? He's a hoser.
See? Just don't listen to him, eh? He's not saying hello or hi. It does say Canada.
Good day, I'm right in your ear. Oh, nice ear, buddy. Why don't you ever clean this thing, eh?
It says Canada. You figured that part out already. Probably more bay over here. This one here we gotta get. Go northwest. Hey Ryan, you should tell him what Fuller House is about then. Can I buy? I told you I'd send you one. You just had to give your address. Send you a Canadian flag sticker. It's Joey and Jesse, not Joanne. Yeah, Joanne's in the other one. What's the difference between Full House and Fuller House? One is the kid. Welcome back. Hey, Ryan, are you going to explain the difference between Fuller House and Full House? Crap, I walked right into these guys. You are what you eat. Are you enjoying it? You fighting down here? Guess nothing. Did you ever watch that one game show where they got to guess if it's cake or not? Because I acquired technology points. Let's check the technology tree here. Is there anything cool we can get? With that, I guess. Look at this carving. See, there you go, Maverick. Ryan explained it all. Longest way possible. 2 kids, and there's another little kid who moved in, gave me Kimmy. And her daughter moved in, and DJ is vet. Stephanie has her own band, and Kimmy is married Fernando. They broke up, and Joey and Jesse moved in to help with the 3 kids and help out with 3 kids of DJ. And Becky moved in, and they both have a job. Antenna, Ben Johnson, at a job called Wake Up. Did they actually, in the Fuller House, did they address that Danny's actor died? Did you know that Aunt Becky was the arrested in real life because of that? He was bribing, get her kids into school or something, or paying, cheating their kids' way into school.
You are our guest.
What's level 25? I had one of those guys that in Pokemon. Walter says no. Huh. How do they explain in the show that he's not present? Crap, we got into a fight with it. It's gonna kill me. In Fuller House, that's the grandpa, and they don't say anything in the show about it. Might be in the next episode. I don't know when that'll be. Oh, yeah. Full House and Fuller House are connected. In Full House, the kids um become the stars in basically in Fuller House as they're adults. So it's like a sequel, like Walter said. It's a dangerous area for me still right now. Like, one guy almost took me out. Yeah, young Sheldon is connected.
Oh, not there. Okay, how about here? Ooh, that feels good.
Mario, thank you for liking. You fighting now? There's a lot of sitcoms that are doing that now. Like Roseanne is connected to the new Roseanne. I don't know if you're really missing much, to be honest. I don't think it's your type of show. The nearest teleporter. I don't think you'll like Oppenheimer. You didn't like Killer Killer Moon, so I don't see why you'd like Oppenheimer or Oppenheimer. Yeah, essentially, that's what it is. 3 hours of talking. What if I can get to that? Swim across or something. You want to know how they won the Oscar? Look at that, 43 days. Doesn't matter. You know how they win the Oscar? For Oscars, they have to campaign for it. So they put out a bunch of money and they send copies, a bunch of money to advertise to the people that vote on it. And then they try to encourage them to watch their show, and if enough of the people who vote decide it's good, they nominate it and they vote on it, and that's who wins. So you could have movies that are you never heard of a lot of times because that's the ones that campaigned, but they just happen to get the right people to watch it because it's a big advertisement to say that you won an Oscar. So it doesn't necessarily mean it's necessarily the best movie, but it means that they put the right number of people in front of it. It's the same with the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Um, really what's going on there is, to get a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, somebody has to pay for it. So most of the time it's the star themselves, but sometimes it's after somebody dies too. It's like politics in some ways, I guess. It's a matter of getting the judges to see your product. There, Ryan told you the difference between the Fuller House and Full House or kids They're the kids in Full House. And Fuller House, they're the grown-ups. You got jobs. DJ has a job, and Joey is a comedian. And Jesse has his own band, and he owns his own restaurant. And Full House Action Jackson, they ask you. Nikki and Alex are growing up too. And Joey and Fuller House moved to Vegas. I didn't know that part. Yeah, I don't know. How long did she get thrown in jail for? For Aunt Becky, the actress. Alexa, how long was the actress for Fuller House thrown in jail for the education scandal? She only got 2 months, it says on Alexa, for the college admission scandal. So what happened is that the lady that plays Aunt Becky in Full House, and she might be in the other one too, she bribed get her kid in, like basically cheated to get her kid into school, into university.
You are our guest.
Caesar, thank you for liking and for sharing. Much appreciated. What about chewing? It's just like
Oh, not there. Okay, how about here? Ooh, that feels good.
a Bailey's chocolate. I had some Mexican corn chowder the other day. Caesar, do you like that? Oh, Becky is in Fuller House as well. Oh, there you go. Guy's angry because he's hungry. Drop him down and he can go eat. It wasn't just any corn chowder, it was Mexican corn chowder. What else? Do you have questions about Fuller and Full House? Wonder if they'll have a fullest house. Maverick wants to know which one he should watch first. Well, I mean, I don't know. Full House, the first one I thought was better. Which one do you like better, Ryan? You must like Full House better because you're watching that again. I don't think you'll like either, to be honest. I mean, and there's better sitcoms out there anyway. Full House is the newest one. Full House was like, I don't know, in the 80s or 90s or something. Alexa, when did Full House come out? 87. You don't like classic? So that's an extra point. You don't like sitcoms and you don't like classic. So you're like talking about watching a sitcom based on a classic. I mean, it doesn't make it any better. It's the same kind of writing. Honestly, he doesn't have to watch it at all because he doesn't like sitcoms. Well, I guess I should get going to bed here because I work tomorrow. It's a TV series. You ask some questions over and over, Maverick. Did you realize that? Um, well, what's the perk of watching sitcoms? Sitcom stands for situation comedy. So, you probably just watch it for a laugh. But since you don't really have a sense of humor or understand comedy, then it probably wouldn't help you a lot. As far as entertaining you. They'll usually throw some sort of moral situation at you, and add some humor to it, right? So, Danny Tanner has to deal with his kid being bad at school or something like that, and then he runs into some difficulty and then overcomes it. Being the family unit helping him. I don't know if Full House will help you develop your sense of humor. I think you're kind of a lost cause there, to be honest. There's a younger Sheldon and now Sheldon. And I don't think Maverick would like Big Bang Theory either. Because, like, that's like nerd humor. I mean, I found it kind of funny, but Alexa, is there a good sitcom to learn English from? Alexa recommended Friends for learning English. Because it has lots of everyday conversation, is what she said. Yeah, but you said you wanted to learn English, so that was what you recommended. What show does he like to watch? I don't think Maverick likes any shows. He doesn't like cartoons. He doesn't like anything that's over 4 years old. He likes strange things. Stranger Things. But if you're trying to learn English, you want to watch stuff that uses regular conversation. Doesn't throw a lot of twists at you, so that's where Friends would come in handy. I could see Friends being useful for that. Let's see what Chat GPT says. In Chat GPT. So I said, what TV shows are good for learning English? So are you ready? You guys can say what shows you like out of these ones, okay? Number 1, Friends. Classic sitcom with with a simple language and everyday conversations. It's good for learning colloquial expressions and humor. All right, that's number 1 for learning English is Friends, according to ChatGPT and according to the A device over there. Well, if you want to learn English, that's the thing. 2, The Simpsons. Has a diverse range of characters and a mix of humor and social commentary. So if you like The Simpsons, Simpsons is another not bad one for that, but it's not as good as Friends. Because the thing is that if your goal is to learn English, it's the everyday conversation is what you want. Breaking Bad is number 3. I don't know, Maverick maybe might like that one. It says a drama series with compelling storytelling and a mix of formal and informal language. It provides exposure to various accents. So Breaking Bad is about a teacher who starts making drugs. That's why you might like that one. There's some action in it. 4, Sherlock. Modern adaptation to detective stories. I don't think that one's a good one for. I don't agree with Chat GPT on that one. The Office is the next one. It says workplace interactions and uses everyday language. Game of Thrones. Rich vocabulary and diverse accents. Can be challenging, but offers exposure to different speech patterns. Modern Family. Sitcom that portrays the lives of extended family, offering a mix of everyday language and humor. Black Mirror says includes thought-provoking dialogue. How I Met Your Mother, a sitcom with narrative structure that uses a lot of casual and conversational English. And Planet Earth. And it says, remember to choose shows that match your proficiency level and consider using subtitles to aid comprehension. Actively engage with the content by pausing to look up unfamiliar words or phrases and discussing episodes with others to reinforce learning. So there you go. There's your answer. Provided by an AI. Anyway, I'm going to bed. Do you courtesy flush? 63% said they do. 38% said they do not. Thank you for those who shared. Much appreciated and invited. Most recent chatters, Stephanie, Ryan, Maverick. Don't forget to watch my YouTube. Link is in the video description. Have a good night.